school. Why don't you just relax?
Doing false test and it followed an essay test. We still have 3 months of school.
Agriculture. This report is on melons. Melons have to be planted between May 15th and June 5th.
Duck. Good grief, I hate science projects. I can never think of anything different.
Going to do my
Project. Oh, good grief, I hate science project.
But you did
Projects. I can never think of anything.
in 10 years, will be 14 years old. Affected the progress of mankind.
Maybe I'll do one on stomach aches.
Problem number 5. A man has a daughter and a son is 3 years old.
Science
In
project.
years, will be 14 years older than the combined ages of his children. Each has affected the progress his daughter is now. And in 10 years,
On stomach aches.
problem number 5. A man has a daughter and is 3 years older than the daughter. In a year, the man will I'm going to do mine. Be 14 years older than the combined ages of his children. The progress of mankind.
Maybe I'll do one on stomach aches.
Problem 5. A man has a daughter and is 3 years.
What are you reading, Franklin?
It's a book on psychology from ages of his children.
Forget it, Franklin. No book on psychology can be any good if you can understand it.
It's a book on psychology. From what I understand, it seems pretty good.
Forget it, Franklin.
fear, with terror, with
Well, again, it can be any good if you can understand it.
well, that's what I brought today. And for show and tell. And guess what I brought today? I have things in here you with fear, with terror, with I brought today. With horror. With horror. I have things in here to... Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. I have things to fill you with fear, with terror, with horror. I have things in here. Yes, ma'am.
When we grow up. Metric systems will probably 5.4 centimeters. 1 foot is 0.308 meters. And 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers.
I'll never measure any again.
We're going to have to learn the metric.
I got a C in history.
0.3048 meters. 1 mile is 1.09.
It isn't?
Again. I got a C in English. I even got a C in reading. I got a C for any again.
How about 6?
I got a C in every.
The answer is 12. It isn't? About 6.
I got a C.
I wonder if I'll be beautiful.
Thinking that I'm guessing?
That's what I like about you, Chad.
What I mean to say is that my report would have been on Africa if I mean to say, well, my intentions were, it seems that I just do it. You know how it goes sometimes. I just listen to some piece. On that, I'll never get this second problem.
Just put down 11, Franklin, and don't worry about it.
New math is too much for me.
You'll get onto it. It just takes time.
Not me. I'll never forget it. How do you do new math with an old math mind? Not me. I'll never get it. How can you do new problems with an old math mind? New math is
Sets of 1.
math is too much for me.
Get onto it. It just takes time.
1 match.
Just takes time.
Set.
Be serious.
New math?
Sets.
Not me. I'll never get onto it. Math mine.
Sets of one. Equivalent sets. Non-equivalent.
Not me. I'll get onto it. How can you do new math problems with an old math mind?
Equivalent sets. Non-equivalent. Joining sets. Non-equivalent sets. One. Sets of two. Placeholders. All I want to know is how much is two. Knows how much is two. And two. Non-sentences. Placeholders. All I want to know is how much is 2 and 2. Who is the father of Henry the Fourth? I apologize. Reaction. Father of Henry the Fourth? I could not guess. Oops, I'm sorry. That was just a gut reaction.
A to D is tells sound C B D to G then D to D to D D to D then from D to D. If it is 390 miles from A to D, how far is it from A to B?
For the whole course. What do we have?
So you can go on to graduate school. We can get married, have kids, so we can send them to grammar school to grades. So they can go to high school. Yeah, so you can get good grades. So you can go on to graduate kids, so we can send them to grammar school. Good grades, married, and have kids, so that we can get married, so they can go to high school. And the purpose of that is we can send them to grammar school, get good grades, so that they can go to high school. And the purpose of going to college.
Sir, I just heard after going
Trips, and they always pair off an old
on a luncheon trip. What about that, sir?
You'll see, everything will be all trips, and they always pair off an older student. You'll see, it'll be all right. They use the bundle trips, and they always pair off an.
I got Peppermint Patty waiting. After all, I promised her I wouldn't be late.
Older student with a younger one.
Waiting. After all, I promised I wouldn't be late.
Me, sir.
I don't want to keep Peppermint Patty waiting. After all, I promised her I wouldn't be late.
You'll see.
Sir, here I am waiting. After all, I promised. Good morning, sir. Peppermint Patty. I can't go back to bed. Oh, I promised.
Good grief!
Time.
Good grief! Marcy, it's 4 o'clock. Good grief! Marcy.
Good morning, sir. Here I am.
Oh, I can't sleep.
It's no use. I can't go back to bed.
See, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
8. It's no use.
o'clock in the morning. Go home and...
It's It's no use. No use. Can't go back to bed.
Might as well. You might anymore. And stop calling me. Go home and come back later.
Good morning, sir. Here I am. Am I on time? I promised her I wouldn't be late.
I can't sleep anymore. Might as well. I can't sleep.
Bed. Good morning, sir. Here I am. Psst, sir. May I come in?
You might.
Psst, sir. May I come in?
You might as well. I can't sleep.
Do you? It's no use. I can't go back to field.
Come back later.
To get us out of the. We bother the outside world. I think field trips are invented by school custodians to get that school bus. Sir, I'm sorry I woke you up so early. I can see the headlines now.
Stop calling me.
So here I am on a school bus with the whole class going on a field trip. Me with you, sir. So here I am on a school bus with the whole class going. You know what's happened someday? Someday there's going to be a field trip. I can see the hill. Hijacked should have done. When gets off the bus, but that school bus. Take me home, she shouted. Rats.